Hey guys, Steel MJ here with another review. This time we're going to be looking at the world's smallest transformers, Sixshot, also known as the Solo Assault Group by Justitoys. This is probably going to be the most extensive, complicated, complex, best world's smallest transformer that we're ever going to see. As you can see, it is a carbon copy of the Generation 1 toy, only shrunken down to be tiny. Just for a quick size comparison, here it is next to the Shattered Glass Botcon Classics Ravage. So it is very tiny compared to the original Generation 1 toy. Got a lot to cover in the review, so I'll try to get through it as quickly as possible because it does have so many modes. Inside the box, you're going to get the figure, a sticker card, bio card, and I will leave that on the screen for just a second. And you can pause it if you want to read it. And a very massive instruction booklet to get through all 6 forms. Alright, so starting them off, we'll pop off the guns, fold in the flippers, push the big wings forward, rotate the wheels around so they're facing out, tilt up the wings quick, and rotate down around the limbs. Put the wings back to where they should be. Open up the front panels. And just like with my review of the world's smallest transformer, Astro Train, this is another toy that's really nice to have. Nails if you do. Flip up the little radar dish for it. And then, where is there? Peg in. Okay, the guns are supposed to peg in right there according to the instructions. This one, the peg holes are just not quite drilled out far enough, so they're not going to hold in place, which is kind of a shame, but not an extensively big deal. Alright, so there he is in that mode. It is kind of front heavy for the vehicle, mainly because the die cast in this figure is in the legs, so the legs and torso, so there is some girth to that. It's a great figure. Transform him to the next mode. Flip the radar dish down. There's a little notch here. Flip it out to pull out the wolf head. Rotate up the arms. Flatten the wheels. Bring them forward. And rotate it so the little paw parts face forward. Same thing on the other side. Come underneath, open up the panels. It is some really tight joints, and I'm also being very cautious because it is such a little figure. I want to be safe with it, but at the same time, you need to put a little force because that is where the metal is. While you have it out, flip down the rear paws slash the new feet. again, as I said earlier, this figure is great. Better if you have nails. Bend the legs forward. Close the back hatches. And there you have him in his wolf mode. Again, perfectly reminiscent of the Generation 1 toy. Nice painted eyes. This mode. I'm not personally going to put the stickers on because this is actually going to end up going to a friend of mine. So I want him to actually have the chance to do that himself. And next up, I actually do have the instructions in front of me just so I don't miss a mode. Fold in the head. Wheels around. Turn out the wolf feet. Rotate it down. Push in the claws. Reopen the back panels. You're going to, again, nails would be amazing. Pull out the little guns. Rotate that all the way around. Flip back the wings. Oh. Oh, whoops. Close the top hatch, leave the bottom hatch open. And lock everything into place. And then there's another one where you can clip the guns on for tank mode. Honestly, I think the tank mode is just kind of thrown in there. But it's there, so why not show it? Alright, next up, it's probably going to be the most well-known mode for Sixshot. Pinch the wings together. Close the trapdoor. Pinch the legs together. And actually the pin that came out is actually the pin for this hinge right here. If that happens, it's a pretty easy fix. It's just a little dab of super glue and move on. Rotate down the hinge. You're going to want the wheel facing in towards the body. Same thing on the other side. The inner hinge you want to rotate down. Make sure the wheel is facing in. Make sure you have them lined up together the way you want them. And place the other gun back into place if you want. Not necessary, but there you have him in gun mode. For a size comparison with gun mode, first off, leg is kind of loose now. Alright. there he is with the Masterpiece 10 mold. As you can see, he's a little too big for that prime to hold. Another figure that might work well with him would be, say, Unicron, or, because I'm not really sure, possibly the original Masterpiece Megatron. I'm not sure. I've never had the figure. And one more transformation, and he's all done. Open the hinges, flip in the guns, close those hinges, flip them forward, flip out the toes, rotate the hinges for the arms back into place, push up, make sure the hands are lined up where you want them. Same on the other side. So rotate the hinge into place, push up, rotate the hand so the inner little thumb is pointing up. Flip out the wings, come in. Again, if you have a nail, better to hook the head, lock it in place. Spread open the wings. And then you can just give him his guns. And there you have Sixshot in his robot mode. Oh, sorry. Now you have Sixshot in his robot mode. As you can see, the metal is going to be in the torso and the legs, because you can tell by the glossy paint. The rest is molded in the proper colors. Details are pretty much spot on to the original Generation 1 toy. The stickers are going to add even more detail. And for size comparison, there it is with the Perfect Effect Ninja. So a little bit bigger than Ninja. Going price for this figure right now is about $40. It's a great toy, it's a lot of fun, but the price is kind of off-putting. Similar to just about all the Generation 1 figures in the World's Smallest Justitoys World's Smallest Transformer line, it's going to come down to how much you like the character and how much of a World's Smallest Transformer fan you are. If you can find him at a good deal, I think he's definitely worth picking up. He's a very, very intricate figure given his size, given the fact that it's based off the Generation 1 toy, so it's not going to have huge articulation, it's not going to have anything like that, but the engineering was impressive. So I guess my long suggestion would be, if you're a Generation 1 fan, I would say get him. I really think he's a nice looking toy, the paint applications are really nice, and he's just a lot of fun. If you're not a Generation 1 fan, probably can pass on it. Even if you're just a third-party collector, you can probably pass on it. He's going to be a figure that's going to be very much based on your display, your personal collection style. I will say Justitoys, their stuff is really nice, and I'd love to see them, because of the quality of Sixshot, the quality of the World's Smallest Transformers Dinobots, the quality of Astro Train, I would love to see them venture into something that's not just a mini version of a Generation 1 toy, because I think they could do a great job. I got mine because it was a damaged box at a convention. I picked it up at the Little Wisconsin Minicon meetup. For you guys, you can try emailing your common retailer, see if they work with them at all, but also Ace's Toy Store I know stocks them. Chumongmung I know stocks them. It's something you can look into, but it's probably not 100% necessary for your collection. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. This will be the last World's Smallest figure I review for a while, but I still have more reviews coming for you, and I'll see you guys steadily. Have a good day.